So this is Cresheim Farm, and it's the first farm around this area. It appears on a map around 1700, so that's just a few years after William Penn got all these land grants. And before that, this whole area was Lenni Lenape land. And William Penn seemed to have a peaceful relationship, but then starting with his son, there were a lot of wars between the white settlers and the Lenni Lenapes. So what do you want to know?
Anything about what you have on the table here, or those things?
Well, this I dug up yesterday, just by accident. I planted a tree, and this is part of a hinge. And this I found also yesterday, and it would have been a big pot. And one of those pots is actually in the spring house, if you want to see. What they did was put these pots in the cold water, because the spring would have been 42 degrees. And then inside the pots would be milk or cream or cheese or any perishables. So it's really like a refrigerator. And these are horseshoes, of course. This would have been a horseshoe for a hard-working horse, and these are more like smaller horseshoes for a riding horse, and this would have been a pony. And this was an old, what do you call it, to hang things on? A huge oak.
Yes.
Yeah. These are old kind of shards of people's former ware, little pots, whatever they had, an old nail.
And about the garden here?
Well, the garden. We have a very small garden. It's mostly berries and some herbs and so on. But when we moved here 20 years ago, we had a huge vegetable garden. But then the trees grew too much, and we couldn't have the garden anymore. It's just not enough sun. And I also ran out of energy. And otherwise, it's like I kind of create things as pieces of natural art. Just I let things grow, and whatever doesn't grow, doesn't grow, and what grows, grows. That's my philosophy for gardening.